Welcome back to EDK Channel. Today, let's explore heavy-duty transport machines and oversized, overweight, and overloaded shipments that you may have never seen before. Focus on the screen. Don't miss the interesting moments and impressive images from this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to watch the next interesting videos. One 160 tons heavy oil separator. I'm on my way from White Matchet 50 in Alberta towards Heartland Petrochemical Complex. It is currently being built outside. This separator is supposed to separate propylene from propane, then processed into recycled polypropylene plastic. What's remarkable is that the machine is shipped in extremely harsh weather conditions. It was snowing on a cold winter's day, however. Despite that challenge, every stage of transportation has been completed successfully. It marks an important step forward in the project. Construction of petrochemical complex. It's special when I stumbled upon a convoy of military OSCO's trucks. They're moving to support the exercises, including types, images of head vehicles carrying armored vehicles such as Azov, Aris Manketic, World Gone Drahavi, and even the name Aharavi stopped working definitely make a strong impression. But think of war. Everyone is tired and hurt. I hope that these weapons and vehicles, it is only used for training purposes or humanitarian assistance, instead of contributing to painful conflicts. The solution has been proven to be both safe and effective. No one risks trying with a new, unproven method, because it just takes a little negligence that everything can fall apart. So the best way, just follow what we've tested, and smooth operation true only. Journey of transport of giant transformers to Vinio, Greece, is being shipped from the port of Thessaloniki to the mountains of Vinio, Greece, in a challenging mission by a shipping company. The lead car is the Volvo SH16528, famous for its superior strength in heavy-duty transport missions. However, the power of Volxo SH16520, I still need the support of two friends. Two PCS Matgex 688.4, a front cover to increase traction when climbing. The other one behind, play a role, balance and reduce pressure when going down the pass. The steep slopes, the curves, the sleeve of the Vinio Mountains is always a big challenge. And if there's no synergy between the three cars, this journey will not go smoothly. And it's right to think, walking alone through the streets of Nan like this, it's not just difficult, it's sad. A few more teammates don't just help, but also act. It becomes more interesting and safer. Again, the professional and efficient coordination proved the class of the 5 Stabridse team on this impressive journey. Kenworth C500, also known as the American Buffalo, is a super heavy-duty truck, specializing in serving the task of transporting oversized, super long, super heavy loads. With an extremely sturdy design and powerful engine, this vehicle line is always the first choice for pulling huge loads from industrial machinery to large energy components to overcome steep mountain passes or harsh terrain. In this video, Kenworth C500 is performing a task of transporting super heavy goods, but because this is a national secret, we cannot disclose the details. We hope you sympathize with the transport team. If you want to know more about similar tasks, don't forget to like and follow the channel. In addition, you can leave a comment below to discuss more. This was a new transformer delivery for the Gill Power Pumped Storage Hydroelectric Plant in the Catskill Mountains of New York. This transformer was a challenging journey, but also a great opportunity to learn from the experience of transporting oversized loads. One important thing I realized is that when transporting oversized loads, the load should be kept as low to the ground as possible. This increases the stability of the vehicle and reduces the risk of tipping or losing balance when moving over difficult roads. Cloud Peak Energy has decided to move the giant coal mining machine from the Cordero Row coal mine to the new Enterlop coal mine, with the weight of the structure up to 200 tons. This is really a challenging task because this structure is too large and overloaded compared to the existing roads. The transportation requires meticulous calculation and a high level of caution to ensure the safety of both the vehicle and the goods. In addition, the transportation teams also need to be carefully prepared to overcome difficult roads, ensuring that no incidents occur during the long journey. The heavy transport company DLAN is transporting some 120-ton Komatsu 933E trucks from Peru to Australia. Do you know that a Komatsu 933E, if assembled, will weigh up to 120 tons? Normally, they will be assembled directly by workers and engineers at the construction site to save costs and transportation time. To transport these giant components, a vehicle with an extremely powerful engine is needed to pull over dangerous passes and slopes. If you add 5 or 6 more to a small vehicle, it really won't be able to pull it. But the Doolin Company is very professional. Transporting these things is just a small matter for them. After the Max and Special Transport exhibition in the Netherlands, the super large excavators and heavy-duty transport vehicles gradually left an unforgettable impression on fans. Below are 5 typical super large excavator models. One is the Doosan DDEX 300 LCA excavator, specializing in handling mining projects. 2 is the Komatsu PC81, a giant excavator with powerful performance, ideal for super large projects. The legendary 215-4M aircraft was transported to the museum by a specialized trailer from Universal Transport. After many years of serving in the sky carrying thousands of passengers, this aircraft is now brought to its resting place, becoming a living symbol of aviation history. The transportation journey not only requires absolute precision and safety, but is also a tribute to its years of dedication, attracting the attention of many witnesses. This is a tamping machine or track-laying machine commonly used in railway construction and maintenance works. This machine is owned by Street Corporation, a company that builds and operates transport infrastructure projects, especially railways. This machine is designed to install and inspect new rails on railway lines. It is capable of moving on the rails and automatically removing rails, along with auxiliary materials such as ballast to help build or improve the railway foundation effectively. With advanced technology, these machines help save time and increase accuracy in the railway construction process. It seems that engineers and workers working with this machine do not need to do much. It was impressive to see a heavy item being transported by scales in southeastern France, serving a hydroelectric project. Tasks like this require not only meticulous coordination, but also the use of oversized and overweight transport equipment. This is a clear demonstration of the professionalism and technological strength of the heavy transport sector, contributing to the construction of works bringing sustainable value. A project that is certainly challenging, but also very proud. A team of German heavy lifting experts were tasked with moving a giant generator worth 12 million euros from an abandoned coal plant to a new location 120 kilometers away. It sounds simple, but in reality, It was quite a challenge. The machine weighed 390 tons, and its enormous size required meticulous planning for every step of the transportation. If it were me, I would probably disassemble it into parts to make it easier to move, because no one could do it as a whole. Even though the machine was out of warranty, it was okay to disassemble it, but the biggest concern was not knowing how to reassemble it after disassembling it. Long lines of trucks running down the roads in the US are a common sight, but in many other countries, this can be banned because it obstructs traffic. The sight looks like a swarm of rats leaving their nest, creating a scene that is both chaotic and impressive. It's hard not to be fascinated by the excitement and scale of such convoys.